when the student is ready. The teacher will appear when the student is truly ready. The teacher will disappear. Are you ready? Or are you truly ready? What is this process? You train together, you play together, you win together, you lose together, you grow together. Is this part of the process? You have to trust it, back it, own it. We play our way!
In the shadows of greatness, one often unknowingly gives life to something darker, more powerful than themselves. Pep Guardiola, the architect of a new era in football, meticulously built a beast he never intended to create. Like Dr. Frankenstein with his monster, Pep gave life to something beyond his control. He shared his secrets, his philosophy, his very essence, with Arteta never suspecting that his apprentice would one day wield that knowledge against him. Like the professor in Money Heist, Arteta's mind operates on a different plane, thinking 10 steps ahead, controlling chaos with calculated precision. This is the story of Mikel Arteta, the beast Guardiola never saw coming. In football, there are few relationships as significant as that of Pep Guardiola and Mikel Arteta, the apprentice and the master. But like in every great story, sometimes the student takes what they learn and evolves into something more, something unpredictable. While Guardiola's brilliance shaped Arteta's footballing mind, Arteta has quietly morphed into a manager who not only mimics Pep's tactics, but pushes them further. Today, Arteta's Arsenal is becoming the beast Pep never saw coming. In every great story of conflict, the student eventually turns on the master. But this battle was different. What began as mutual respect now simmered into a rivalry neither could escape. Guardiola had unknowingly created a beast swan that threatened to tear down his own legacy. In a transfer window that stunned even the most seasoned analysts, Arteta raided Guardiola's squad, signing Gabriel Jesus and Alexander Zinchenko, two players forged in the City system. But these weren't just transfers, they were signals, messages that Arteta wasn't here to play it safe. He was here to take what Pep had built and use it for his own revolution. Arteta's first act of rebellion came in his tactical approach. While Guardiola was known for his possession-based football, Arteta took this philosophy and adapted it, crafting Arsenal into a dynamic, unpredictable force. He deployed players and positions the opposition never saw coming. These moves not only shocked the Premier League, but also demonstrated Arteta's ability to innovate beyond his mentor's blueprint. Arteta's tactical approach is aggressive yet calculated. He reads the game like few others, adjusting on the fly and pulling off unexpected substitutions. His ability to dissect an opponent's weakness and ruthlessly exploit it is where Arteta's tactical beast mode truly comes to life. But tactics and transfers were only half the story. Arteta's greatest weapon was his relationship with his players. Like the mastermind behind a grand heist, Arteta cultivated loyalty, belief, and an unbreakable bond with his squad. His ability to instill confidence in players like Bukayo Saka and Martin Odegaard transformed Arsenal into a team of warriors, each one willing to fight for their manager, each one believing in the impossible. And as his mentor Guardiola watched from afar, he couldn't help but realize Arteta had become more than just a student. He had become his greatest threat. As Arsenal's rise continued, it became clear that Pep had unknowingly created his own beasts. Arteta, once the apprentice, was now a force of nature pushing Guardiola's Manchester City to its limits, challenging the very philosophy that had once guided him. The master had given birth to a rival one who was no longer content to follow, but to lead. Arteta approaches football like a philosopher, always searching for the deeper meaning in every tactic, every player relationship. He builds not just a team, but a family. His ability to inspire trust in his players is unparalleled, much like how the professor's crew followed him without question. Arteta's rise is not just tactical, it's philosophical, like the works of Machiavelli or Sun Tzu, who argued that true power is gained not by following orders, but by understanding them so deeply that you can change the game. Arteta embodies this principle. Guardiola, much like the philosopher kings of ancient Greece, believes in total control on the pitch. His positional play demands discipline, perfect passes, and intelligent pressing. But Arteta has learned how to break free from that control, adapting Pep's wisdom into his own hybrid system. Over the last 5 years, Arteta has transformed Arsenal from a team struggling for direction into one of Europe's most feared clubs. His tactical devotion, his relationship with his players, and his unyielding drive to succeed have made him one of the most dangerous managers in the game. And just like the professor in Money Heist, Arteta's greatest strength is his ability to adapt, to think ahead, and to create chaos where others see control.